Hi friends, how are you? Welcome to my studio. Today we are going to paint this painting, and I call this Ballerina, and I've made a lot of fun when I try this painting, when I paint it. So I hope you can also do fun when you learn some my technique and when you paint from this painting. So here we go. Before I'm going to paint, I will show you. This is my drawing. I did it in square. It's like 16 by 16 300 GSM arches watercolor paper. Now I'm going to show you. This is my photograph. Okay, and this is my painting. I did it before. So what I did, I always do, I take a black and white photo, or I took some black and white photo, or I use some black and white photo from other photographers, and use my color combination, color family on my paintings. So this is my black and white picture, and this is my colorful painting. Now we are going to paint from my original painting from this, and I will show you how I use all wet and wet technique in this painting. You're going to be fun, and in this painting is whole painting is wet on wet, and you are not going to be upset when I'm going to show you that how I did fun so much, because wet and wet is my favorite technique and is my technique. So these are my brushes. I use 6, 4, 8 and 10 and 12. So these are my brushes I'm going to use on this, and this is my flat brush, 3/4 inch, I think. Yeah, sorry, 1 inch. 1 inch my brush. I'm going to use this, and we're going to be start. Okay. So, and this is my color palette. It's got dirty, so don't look at that. These are my colors. These are my blue, green, blue, red, yellow. Okay, these are all the, and you can see on my material list which color I'm going to use on this painting. So first we are going to paint wet and wet. So how I'm going to use, I'm going to use my brush number 12, and I'm going to wet this paper, and I'm going to save her skirt. Okay, and I'm going to wet this, and this is you can use a small brush if you like, brush number 10 or 8, not so much smaller, but like little small if you are not confident with the big brush. So I wet it. I'm going to save that box which she was sitting on, that one, and I'm going to wet this one very nicely and fully water. And when you are paint wet on wet painting, remember you need a very good light on your studio where you are paint your painting. Okay, where's your sitting area or where you paint, because you have to see where is water going on, so you need a very good light on that one. So this is fully wet now. So here we go. I'm going to paint this area. So what I'm going to use my violet color, fully pigment on my that, and I'm going to just putting on this portion. Okay, save is skirt, where water going, where color is going. This is our painting, and look at the color combination and the water doing his work. Oh my god. So And always take your tissue in your other hand, because you don't want color to different area. So here we go. I'm just touching a paper. My if you feel there's so much water, you can remove that. And wet and wet or any technique is like you can use a one stroke brush or you can use a 3 or 4th layer. It's your choice. So I'm going to try and always try to uh, paint my first layer, but if it's not okay, then I will use the second and third layer. It's depend on what color and what kind of vibrant you want in your paintings. And if you like a vibrant color in your artwork, I'm gonna say use a clean water, clean brush, like this, so you can make a very vibrant color. And I feel somehow that wet and wet is give me a help to develop my technique, because I love vibrant color in my painting. So that's why. Okay, so this area is now complete. Now I'm going to clean my brush, and I'm using a same brush. Okay, now I'm just wetting this area also, and try use a smaller smaller portion. Don't go bigger, because I'm going to use 3 colors in this one. So because water going to be dry and you need a very balanced combination in your paper or water and color and brush and everything. So try be a smaller area. If you have a confidence, then you can do bigger area, but I like to paint a smaller area. So here we go. So this headers portion, now I'm using my cadmium red color, and I am putting this color on this one, and I think this is not a cadmium yellow red. So here we go. I'm just doing this. And always check your reference picture or painting, whichever you are making. So you need to see your lights and colors, where you have to put which color there and everything. So this is, need some lights here. I'm doing this, and my pigment is very much in this brush belly, because water is, I put so much water in my paper. So this is my color here. Now I'm going to use my yellow color, and my yellow is Indian yellow or allium, whichever you like. Okay, so I'm using a different brush number 10, because I don't want my yellow to be dirty. So that's why. So I'm going to put my yellow here. And you can check a material list already, which I gave it to you. So you can see which color, which brushes I'm also always use, sorry. So this is my yellow color here. Now I'm going to wet the paper here again with clean brush, because my brush number, I'm using a different brush for this portion. Now I'm softening this edges also, and always make a good drawing. If you need a good painting, in your satisfaction, you need to have a good drawing, full drawing, good drawing, whichever you use. You need a good drawing in your paper. So that's why this is the very first key on the best good painting. So here I am going to putting my cadmium red color here, and I'm just flipping the paper so the color which goes up and down. You can do that, and you can see that I didn't tape my paper in any cardboard board or anything, because I don't like it, because this thing give me a freedom to go and flip my paper in anywhere. So if you are confident, I am going to suggest do that one. If you are doing wet and wet technique, if you are using a dry on wet technique, you can do anything, tape it your paper, but I'm not doing it. So I'm going to complete my background. So I'm going to continuing wet my paper here, and because it's red color, so I don't mind if watery is little bit reddish, so I don't mind that one. And I'm saving this portion, remember it, and this time I'm going to wet this whole portion. So here we go. Now I'm going to put some yellow color on top. Okay, and red color, cadmium red color on my bottom, this portion, and just paint this one. Need a good pigment. If you are not confident about that how much pigment you need, you can come with lighter color value. If you're confident that you don't need another layer, if you want another layer, you go light color on your brush. So this is what I'm going to do that. So this is the upper portion is complete. So now I'm going to complete this one, and we are going to complete the background. Okay, so same water, clean water. I'm using a brush number 12. Save her hair. And if you are not confident to paint around the subject, you can do masking tape fluid also, but I don't like masking fluid. If not necessary, I don't like it. So if you like it, you can save the edges of the subject and give you a freedom of to paint, but I think it's a better, and it's depend on your what you want. So I wet this portion. Now I'm going to use some yellow color first, and I'm going to put this portion in the middle here. Okay, now I'm going to use my cadmium yellow, and I'm going to paint it with fully pigment, because I don't want to come again and with my on my background. I try to paint in first layer. So here we go. I use some Elgin Kimson also in this portion. So here we go. Paint around the subject. here. There we go. Now use some of your violet color in this one, her finger, under his finger. Okay. Here we go. So this is what we needed here. Okay, and I think I need some darker on this one. So what I'm going to use my alizarin crimson in this portion and some of my Aussie red gold color. I'm going to mix this. Yeah, so here I'm going to darker color on this portion. If you see the reference picture, this portion is little dark and my paper is wet little, not so much but just the wet. So I'm going to use this one and using my cadmium red to follow this portion. I'm just softening with my cadmium yellow, this dark and dark one. And here we go. I'm just cleaning my brush and I'm going to soften this one also. Okay. So, oh wow, look at that, how color is vibrant coming out. Okay. Okay, now this portion same. Now I'm going to use my brush number 10. So I'm going to wet this one with clean water. Around the subject. And because this is wet, so this is picking color, but it's okay, I don't mind it. So and if you can see the picture, this is the I'm painting, I'm wetting it here. And I'm going to save the shadow of her shoes. So I'm going to save it. I'm not going to paint this one. I'm just painting a background. I'm not painting any shadow of her shoes. I'm going to save this one. This is her shoes and this is a shadow. So you need to be good drawing to be see where you need to paint and where you need to save. Remember it. So now I'm going to use my darker color with Aussie red gold and little bit of Persian blue and little bit of alizarin crimson. This is the darker I made always. You can use little darker color like indigo, sepia if you like. I like this one because I'm always use my cadmium red, alizarin crimson. So this is my good family of the darker color and it's easy because I don't have to take out another color, sepia. If I'm not using a black background, then I didn't use this sepia. So here we go, my Aussie red gold color I all take out on my palette and now I'm using my Persian blue and I'm mixing this color and now I'm going to show you this is my darker color. Okay, so I need this one and going to putting this darker color here. So you don't have to take out another color. So there it is. Okay, now clean the brush, or you can use different brush if you like. So I'm going to use my cadmium yellow and I'm going to put in the color here. Save her hand. I need to be very careful on this portion. So if you like to paint with a smaller size of brush, you can do that. Painting is like which material you are comfortable. So this is a very good thing to understand, that which brushes, which color are you comfortable, which paper are you comfortable on painting your painting. So this is very important. So I painted the red color here. Now I'm going to use my alizarin crimson little. I'm going to paint this portion. Just this, and I'm going to use a little bit of Aussie red gold color, just Aussie red gold color. Okay, and now I'm using my Persian blue, just Persian blue, nothing else. So here we go. And if you don't like use a Persian blue, you can use a dark color, but I like colorful, so that's why I use it. So here we go. Just paint around. Look at that. Wow. Look how water working and color working in each other. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Very beautiful. Now I think I'm going to use some of color here also. Yeah, I'm just softening with my cadmium red, not with the water, softening this edge with cadmium yellow. So this is, I'm going to paint around this. I'm going to use some of my alizarin crimson on this portion because I need a little dark on that one. So here we go. Yeah. So now I need a soft tone. So I'm not going to do with the brush. I'm going to just, look at that. Wow. So this is my background. Now I'm going to paint this portion. I'm going to wet again. Paint around this box. And generally I remove some of hard line of my drawing, but because I'm making a video and I wanted to show you where I'm going to paint, so that's why my pencil line is little darker. So but I'm going to suggest you don't do that. And now save the shadow of shoes. Don't paint on, put the water on the shadow of shoes. Okay, we need to be save this. We can come back later. Now I am using a color on this portion between the box and her leg. So now you can make a masking tape or masking fluid if you are not comfortable with paint, but so here we go. Oh sorry, this is her shoe, so I have to, this is kind of think I'm going to make a mistake, and I put the color on her leg also. I'm going to take out that water. This is a mistake, this is accident, so you don't have to do that. Remember it, as I always say, good light, or you can masking this area. That's why I'm saying check on your reference picture time or time. Just look at your picture all the time, all the your painting or reference photo, whichever. So here we go. I just wet this area. Now I'm going to use my yellow color with mix of Aussie red gold. I'm going to put this portion, okay, saving her lag, and some of my cadmium red color, and this need to be little dark. So same dark color I already tell you, that indigo, sorry, Persian blue, alizarin crimson, or touch of Aussie red gold. So here we go. You have to paint on this portion because this is a dark one. Okay. This is my dark color. Okay. Now I'm going to paint around this box of line, and this is, I'm just sticking the line, whole line on this one. So here we go. Paint like that, and just, and look at the water doing his work, the fine work which I wanted. I'm also enjoying this painting because I'm not, making so much pressure on myself. I know what so that's why if you wanted to enjoy your painting, you have to do some study before you paint. This is very important if you want to enjoy your painting. So here we go. Now I'm going to use some of my Persian blue, and I'm going to paint this portion here. Okay, and I'm going to use some of my cadmium red color, and just put some of my alizarin crimson around her shoes. Okay, and I'm going to just, okay, so I'm going to paint some of my yellow color here. There it is. Just little of cadmium yellow on this portion, and I think I'm done with the background. Voila. So just this one, I think I need little bit of put some color, so I'm using a clean water with clean brush, and I'm just putting some color because this one is already little wet, so I'm just doing little color. And now I'm going to use some of my alizarin crimson, and I'm just this her hand and hair. Okay, and same I told you, the spray bottle. So voila, this is my background. Okay, so I have to wait to dry this one because I don't want to be messed up with my painting. So I need to be patient, and it's going to be wet, fully wet, and then we are going to paint this box after when it's going to be dry. So okay, so it's next video I'm going to paint this box. Okay, so enjoy and come back again to my studio. Okay, and paint it. If you have any question, you can email me or put in comment box, whatever you like. Okay, so see you till then. Bye bye.